Hi Libra, thank you for joining me. We're going to be taking a look at some shadow work in this series. Now, initially, I was considering doing readings about the X's for these Halloween specials, but then I decided against that because I felt that touching on some shadow work would be more beneficial. So shadow work is basically a form of self-examination, and through exploring it, it can give tremendous opportunities for growth and development. When you can accept your shadow parts, it can lead towards you starting to love and accept all of you. Your imperfections are exactly what makes you perfect. Everything is always about balance, and accepting the shadow and the light within you, you'll be able to utilize both aspects as and when you need. And also, as a result, you'll find that other people's behaviors, they won't trigger you quite as easily, and you can assess your environment more accurately. You'll see others and evaluate these situations with greater clarity, and you'll no longer see yourself as being too big or too small. You'll basically feel a lot more in balance. Please remember that this is still a general read. It's not going to resonate for everybody. And as always, use your discernment. You take what's resonating for you and you leave what doesn't. I cannot censor, choose nor control what comes out of the cards. I'm literally just reading them, and it's up to you what you decide to do with it. You do have free will. Tarot is not in charge. You are. For everything else, please do read the descriptions box. Okay, so now that that's out of the way, let's get into your reading for you, Libra. And I will give a warning here that shadow work is not for the faint of heart, because you might hear a few things that you don't like. Okay, so I'm just going to put that out there. Right, it's for Libra, please. Someone struggling with feelings of not being good enough as well. Okay, right, so I do believe that it was this one that flipped over and then it flipped back. So we're going to take this one and we'll put the rest back, okay? Right, fur. I do apologise for any mispronunciations. Evaluation. Okay, so as I always say with these cards, you get 3 messages. Your first message comes from the creator of the deck. Your second message comes from your own intuition while you're looking at the card. So if you just take a moment and really focus on that card and see what elements you get drawn to, what emotions does it pull up for you, and that's your intuitive message. And then your third message comes from your reader and their intuition. So, Fur, a storm threatens, but help or advice comes from an unexpected quarter. Fur's totem beast is the stag. It's proud, strong and graceful, a king among its kind. The angel Fur has a similar temperament. He can be rather aloof, but when he condescends to help, he is a great counsellor and motivator in his affairs of the heart. Be warned, though, that his inspirations may cause upheaval. Building the foundations of a truly lasting relationship can be painful and upsetting, but often there is no other course, and honesty is essential. Evaluation. Okay, right, so my first intuitive hit with this one, Libra, combined with that channeled message that I was getting, where some of you currently feel that you're not good enough for some reason. Evaluate the way that you see yourself. Evaluate the way that you think about yourself, and realize that that is affecting your abilities to manifest. Some of you have accidentally been manifesting the things that you were worried about instead of manifesting the things that you would genuinely like to see in your life, okay? So reevaluate the things that you're manifesting. And then I'm also getting with this one that you've got a lot more power than you realise with that king among his kind. Again, remember, cards in tarot, not gender specific. You can still be a king among your kind, even if you identify as being a female, okay? So evaluate what or who it is that you're putting your energies into at this time. And if painful necessaries are required for positive change in your life, then so be it, right? Ooh. So is Libra finally making a decision on something? Okay. Right, so I'll start pulling your tarot and we'll see what else comes out for you. Whatever this is that you're making a decision on, make sure that you're comfortable with the consequences of your decision. And remember, consequences is not a dirty word, okay? There are good consequences and there are bad consequences. When you've made this decision, just be comfortable with whatever consequences, good or bad, come from that decision. And know that you've made that decision from your heart space as well. Right. What is Libra's current energy, please? How is Libra showing up in the world? How are others seeing Libra, please, at this time? Ace of Cups, nice. Water energy. The Nine of Swords, that is Mars in Gemini energy. And the Ace of Coins, two aces. Nice. Earth energy. Opportunities here, opportunities galore, Libra. But why are you worried about it though? Why are you losing sleep over this? Two aces. These are good. These are really, really good. Ace of Cups, Ace of Coins. A brand new beginning for some of you financially. For others of you, this could be like a brand new house. And there's love with the Ace of Cups. Loads and loads of love. These two aces have the potential, any ace has the potential to set you up for the rest of your life. You've got brand new love, a brand new job, a brand new location, brand new home, a brand new financial status. Why the worry? Why the stress? With the Nine of Swords. Something here doesn't quite make sense, Libra. Could it be the fact that you think that these opportunities are too good to be true? Could it be that? Because someone just said good things don't happen to people like me. So whoever said that or thought that, this is your read. Good things do happen to people like you, Libra. They can and they do. You're worried because this looks too good to be true. Why is everything going smoothly? Why haven't I come up against any kind of problems yet? This is just, it's going too smoothly, so now I'm getting suspicious. That's what this is. I'm going to clarify that Nine of Swords. Why is the Nine of Swords here, please, for Libra? Thank you. Temperance, Sagittarius energy, patience, a compromise, sitting on the fence. Why? Thank you. The Ten of Swords, betrayal, backstabbing, disaster, Sun in Gemini energy. Yeah, you are genuinely expecting the worst here. But you've got two aces. You're sitting on the fence and waiting. You're waiting for something to go wrong. Because you're used to it. You're used to having opportunities snatched away from you. And that's affected your self-esteem. It's like every time you get something good on the go, something else comes along and destroys it, or someone else comes along and destroys it. You're getting very, very suspicious that this Ten of Swords is a matter of time. because something is going too well at the moment. Okay. Right. I'll start pulling your neck through. What's the outside influences affecting Libra at this time, please? What's the outside influence? Okay. Queen of Cups, Cancerian energy. The Lovers, Gemini energy. Temperance, Sagittarius. The Three of Swords, Saturn in Libra energy. Five of Coins. It's Mercury in Taurus energy, and the Seven of Swords is Aquarius. Moon in Aquarius. Yeah, outside influence. Love situation here with the Queen of Cups and the Lovers. Temperance again. Heartbreak, grief, disappointment. A situation has not gone how somebody else expected it to. Someone else outside of you, Libra. This is someone you might not be aware, or you could be, but more recently it's like you've broken someone's heart here with the Temperance, Three of Swords, because this is an outside influence. Someone feels hurt over you. It's someone who has got a lot, and I mean a lot, of love towards you with the Queen of Cups and the Lovers energy. They're feeling really, really hurt. And then Five of Coins, Seven of Swords. You might have ghosted this individual. You might have just cut them off. There's not been any communication for a while with the Five of Coins. They're feeling the loss of you. And then Seven of Swords. That's that Moon in Aquarius energy. So it's kind of covert energies. Lying or lying through omission. Something devious has played out here with this Seven of Swords. Have you caught whiff of someone not lying, but just not telling you? Lying through omission. I'm going to clarify. Five of Coins, Seven of Swords. Why is this here, please? Thank you. The Lovers in reverse. And the Queen of Coins is Capricorn energy and Gemini, right? I am seeing this as someone is harbouring a resentment towards you, Libra. But then why is that your problem? If something didn't work out between you and another, then it didn't work out. But this is someone who keeps going over and over and over it, constantly. Because that's an outside influence. Some of you could have set up a home with this individual, with the Queen of Coins energy. It just didn't work out. Lovers in reverse. Seven of Swords, Five of Coins. This is someone that at one point in time you lived with this individual. And they're currently doing something here with this Seven of Swords. And I am going to be honest with you here, Libra. I don't friggin' like it. I really don't. Now, usually when I'm reading cards, especially when I get the more difficult energy cards, you can pick up a vibe off it, right? A lot of times the Seven of Swords, when that comes out, it can indicate that someone's just been really private. And, you know, they're keeping their cards close to their chest and they're not revealing anything. And that explains that sort of covert behaviour. It's just someone who's really, really private. Other times it can be someone who is being devious, sneaky, they're thieving, they're getting away with doing something. Other times it's someone who is taking back something that belonged to them in the first place. But this is something else. This is weird. This is really fucking weird. Excuse the French, because this is lingering resentment. Someone is feeling lingering resentment specifically towards you. And this is someone that you were in a commitment with the Queen of Coins. There was a house here, there was a home, there was a family, there was a relationship. And it effed up. Somehow, somewhere. And they are harbouring resentment towards you for it. But how is that fair that you're taking the blame though? Because it takes two to tango. It takes two to make it and it takes two to break it. This individual could be jealous of your two aces here. There's a new love, there's a new home, a new job for some of you. Either way, doesn't matter. The main point is you've got two aces, you're moving on to something new. Yet you're still losing sleep over this here. And you feel betrayed and hurt by them. And they're the ones that are harbouring lingering resentment towards you. That's the bit that doesn't make sense. But then it's not for me to make sense of it, because it's not my reading, it's not my energy. It's for you to make sense of, because it's your read, if it's your read. Of course, don't worry if it isn't. Just come back next time I upload a brand new video. Not a problem. We'll see the outcome of this, please, for Libra. That concerns me, though. I'm not going to lie. I'm going to pull from another deck in a minute just to see if I can get more. We'll see the outcome of this, please, for Libra. Thank you. The Knight of Coins, it's Virgo energy. The King of Cups, it's Scorpion. And another ace. Another ace. The Ace of Wands. A brand new creative project or opportunity. Again, it's another ace. What can I say? You've pulled three aces here. This has been a long time coming with your Knight of Coins. It's the slowest moving knight of the deck. You're also keeping quiet here about potentially a brand new relationship with that King of Cups energies, just with it being right next to each other. I'm getting like, if I show you the illustration with that Knight of Coins, I'm getting like a Two of Swords vibe from that one. It's just the way that he is protecting his heart. He's protecting what's close to his heart. And that's you. That's your energy. You're keeping everything stum right now about these two aces. It's like you're worried that this individual here is going to come in and sabotage. Well, I say two aces, you've now got three. That's literally the start of the rest of your life, a brand new start. And you're worried that this individual, they're going to sabotage it somehow. Somehow. A blockage, Five of Cups. That's Mars in Scorpio energy. That's this person here feeling sorry for themselves. And under there, Knight of Wands. That's the complete opposite. So if you met someone that is the complete opposite to the individual that you were dealing with, they're a lot more spunky than this one. For some of you, there's something really weird that's coming in here, Libra. For some of you, This is an individual that you had everything with, right? And then they started accusing you. They started accusing you of being a Knight of Wands, but you weren't doing it. They were accusing you of something that you were not guilty of doing. And so because of that, and quite rightly, you shown them the door. And what's actually transpired is they were the ones that were being the Knight of Wands and yet accusing you of doing it. There was a false accusation here that was made against you. What is it they say? It's one major red flags of any relationship. The very second that you start to get accused of cheating, that's usually because the other person's been doing it. And it's like their guilty conscience, they are projecting it onto you. For some of you, that's what I'm seeing here, that's played out. And now they're jealous because quite rightly, you were not putting up with that behaviour. Both being accused of something that you weren't doing and having that done to you. Now they're jealous of the fact that you've got a brand new start here that's mentioned 3 times. And for some of you, definitely in a brand new love romantic situation with someone who is far, far better. The complete opposite of who they are. They're jealous. And I am seeing some kind of sabotage here that I do not like. It is making me really, really uneasy. Because that is one jealous MF right there. And there's no telling what low they will not stoop to. Just be mindful of that one. So, yeah. If you've made it this far into the reading, then please do consider giving me a cheeky wee like, a subscribe or a comment, maybe all 3 if you're feeling generous. And thank you so, so much to all of those who have already supported my channel. It genuinely really does mean the world to me, so thank you. It's for Libra, please. It's Libra. Today for tomorrow. Hope is in the present. It's the brick that we use to build the future on. I want it some, I want it later, gently. It may seem like a trade-off to sacrifice the present in order to secure a better future, or to sacrifice the future to enjoy a better present. Either choice holds a bitter taste. It's like watching a child play. Shouldn't she be studying? And if she were to study, would she then not regret playing more? You meet a person that you're attracted to. Do you go past and let it stay in the fantasy? Or you make a move and follow it through to the ending, the endless choice between regret and remorse. What if for once we turn our back to the dark, we do the unexpected and we shred it like a used dress? We can walk by the sea as no one is around and we skinny dip out of our worries. The present and the future are one single integrated connection. There is no choice because the road is just one. What we are today and what we are tomorrow may be different, but it's the same person. So with that particular card, what I get for you there, Libra, is whatever choice you make right now, know that you're going to be okay with the consequences of whatever happens. Good or bad consequences. Just know that you've made the best decision for yourself. Also live in the here and now, in the present moment. You see this worry and this sleepless nights about what this little shithead here may or may not be doing. Do away with that, because it's taking too much of your energies. And if you remember your first card out, reassess what it is that you're putting your energies and your thoughts into. All right? you have to get rid of that individual. Thinking about them, worried about them, what they may not do, what they're saying, this, that and the next. What next that they're going to try and sabotage. Take the necessary steps to protect yourselves here from this individual. And for some of you, I am going to say you might need to take some, like a restraining order or something out on them. Right, and I do not say that lightly, because I don't believe in making people worried or fret or whatever. But for some of you, it is here. So I do have to say, don't feel guilty if you need to, with this jealous little person, to take legal action against them in order to protect yourself, because it's interrupting everything. If you focus on the here and now and enjoying this present moment, everything else will follow. It's also, I get with that, the card of like opportunist. So don't leave any opportunity open for this individual to take advantage of, and instead use opportunities for you to take advantage of. It's a difficult one, Libra. It's a really, really difficult reading. Got anything else, please, for Libra? Okay. Death rites, saying goodbye, formal occasion, and honouring lives. Yeah, you need to say goodbye to whoever that is. Honestly, don't feel guilty for having to take really serious steps against that individual. Some of you might feel guilty for having to get law enforcement involved somehow. Do not feel guilty. Don't. Some of you have been dealing with quite a dangerous, I hate to overuse the word, so I'm careful about using it, but quite a dangerous narcissist who has used gaslighting as well against you. Triangulation, blaming you for stuff that you weren't even doing because it's what they were doing. That is really, really dangerous behaviour. It's time for you to start honouring your life and your time. And the only way you can do that is by living as best you can in the here and now. It's for Libra, please. Is that why at the start when I says that some of you felt that you weren't good enough? Because that's the impression that the person that you were dealing with made you feel. Awakening. You're awakening to your own power. You're awakening to the truth. You're awakening to the gravity of what that individual has been putting you through. You stopped making excuses for their shitty behaviour. Mother Nature, that's been coming out quite a lot as well. Natural cycles of things. This was just a matter of time with that card. There's also something here, that particular energies, where it's like this change was inevitable. It was going to happen. And under their magic, yeah, you can expect magic to happen in your life, Libra. It's already happening. You pulled 3 aces in your read. Don't feel guilty for, honestly, you need to close out the cycle with that individual. And I'm seeing that you're going to do it as well. And you're going to be fully embracing your brand new beginning without the stress and the worry and the grief, without being worried about this individual making things bad happen to you. Yeah, really difficult read, but that's why we do these things, especially with shadow work as well. So your shadow work is basically pertaining to be mindful about what you're putting your energy into. Okay, that individual is genuinely not worth. They're really not. It's a waste of your time. It's a waste of your life, literally, for some of you. For some of you, they've already taken too much of your life. And you're going to be reclaiming back your power, because it was literally a matter of time. Ooh, okay, so that is what I have for you, Libra. If you'd like to book a private reading with me, then the link to do so is in the descriptions box and it's in the pinned comments below. Thank you so much for watching. Have a lovely week, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.